All right, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a quick trade recap. I took two trades today. The first trade risked the tiniest, but I risked 27 ticks. And then the next trade, I risked about 86 ticks. And I almost caught 150 ticks. Okay. Super smooth day. But we did wait patiently for the setups because when market opened, we already knew that it was going to chop because if you look at pre-market, it's basically barcoding. It's going up and down. And also there was 8:30 news, but as you can see, like there's not much to it, okay? And when market opens up on a choppy day like this, first of all, like when you look at pre-market and it's choppy like this, most of the time it's going to continue to chop around. It's going to continue to not have much volume, okay? And also, when you see 8:30 news not have much effect, that's also another sign that, market is going to chop. But yeah, um once market opened up, someone in my group said that Trump was going to speak at 11, which I didn't know. So, thank you guys for that. And then once they told me that, I was like, okay, then, we might as well just wait till the afternoon or at least till we break out of this range, right? And then also, I didn't want to take a trade because you also could tell it's going to chop when, for example, right, like this was 8:30 news liquidity. That's what this yellow line is. And then, some sort of liquidity down here. And I mean, we failed to take it in New York session until 10:30 basically. But you know what I'm saying? Like we got very close to it, and a lot of buyers were going to buy here because I mean, we're above VWAP, we're super close to liquidity. So, it's just full of fake outs, and we already knew it was going to happen because of pre-market. So, recently, well, not recently, just like in the past, most of my losing days come from choppy days. And as traders, you need to avoid your losing days. Okay, you're losing trades. And you only understand that if you journal or if you record yourself and you rewatch it. If you collect some type of data when you trade, you're going to understand what you're doing right, what you're doing right. I mean, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Okay? So I decided not to take any trades in the morning and wait for the Trump speech and go in the afternoon after lunch. So after the Trump speech and after lunch, okay, so I came in around 1:30. That's the time that I told the team I was going to trade at. So boom, 1:30 came around and we were going up really nice, but if you look at the 15-minute time frame, you could tell like we are still ranging. It's not a trending day in Nasdaq. Even though yes, like we were going up, it's still a ranging day that's trending in a certain direction, Trending ranging day, if that makes sense. Like it's still going up and down, but anyways, I came at 1:30 and the buyers, let me give you guys what I was looking at, okay? So on my right screen is a 15-minute time frame. On my left screen, I'm going to show you guys the 5-minute time frame. Okay, because that's how I had it. But anyways, so I came in around 1:30, okay? And we saw that the buyers looked really strong, which, of course, I did want to buy, but looking before, looking at the past, what's been happening during the day is that we've been ranging. And on a ranging day, you don't want to take out a breakout trade. What I mean by breakout trade is basically just like buying up here and expecting it to break out of this range that we already had, So, I want to go with the flow. I want to go with what market is already doing, and what it's doing is going up and down. So, First trade I took was actually a sell. I believe I went in a sell after this red candle right here. No, I didn't. I must have gotten in on a sell here. And I remember I put my stop loss right below this 5 minute wick right here, and I got stopped out. But just because I got stopped out, I knew that the chances of us like continuing to go up at the time were very low because it was a ranging day. Okay. So I still like the shorts. And also, if we look at the 15-minute time frame right here, you can see that these candles were closing very weak. You know, we got these two green candles is what I was looking at. They have these long wicks on top and a small body, which obviously means that buyers are weak. Okay, so that's another reason, another confluence why I wanted to go short is because of the bigger time frame. You see these weak ass candles. Okay, another confluence was on the 15-minute time frame. On a 15-minute time frame, if you looked behind, there was small supply zones. Okay, and what I mean by that is normally I wouldn't call this like the best supply zone, but like if you zoom in here, you can see it created this zone here, supply zone. You know, we got this aggressive red candle. We tapped into that area and it created a big move down. Same thing here. You know, big red candle tapped into that area, went down. That's the only reason why I had these as supply zones, because not only did it create a big movement down, but it also tapped into that area and went down. Okay? But after we were like kind of breaking through this small zone here, I actually didn't have this bigger zone up here yet, but I saw that the wicks were touching something else, but we were rejecting it. So I looked back and I was like, okay, like this zone over here would make sense. You know, it would make sense for a lot of sellers to be there. That was also another confluence. Okay. Now, what made me go in was this green candle here on a 5 minute time frame. Boom. I saw this green candle close below the zone and I waited for structure to be broken basically. So I got in right at the break there and I put my stop loss right above that wick. Now, once I saw this red candle close super strong, let me delete this. Once I saw this red candle close below the zone, below the white line, and below this other small zone, I added to the position, causing my entry to move a little bit down. Moved a little bit down, like this much. And I still, when I scale in, normally I do put my stop loss smaller because I'm adding more, but I want to risk around the same amount. So I moved my stop loss down. But this time I actually kept my stop loss in the same area because we did create this small supply zone right there. So I was like, if we retrace back, then I want to see how we react at this zone here. You know, I don't want to have my stop loss too tight just because I'm risking a little bit more, you know. But yeah, anyways, it was a slow start at first. All of these candles are 5 minute candles. So, and I was super hungry, I'm not gonna lie. So it was honestly hard for me to just wait for the move to happen, but we were all very patient for it. And the move happened eventually. Okay. Now we also had this, I guess it was a zone, but it's not really a zone anymore. But I was looking at it. So once I hit around 100 ticks, which was around here. Once I hit 100 ticks, I actually trailed it super tight, causing me to get out of the trade. But I honestly just wanted to lock in my money and be done for the day, you know? So yeah, the trade was basically a little bit over a 1-to-1. And I was actually originally going to target this area down here, or VWAP. Luckily, I just got out of the trade because that actually ended up being the bottom of this huge move up. Yeah. But yeah, it was a really simple day. I literally do the same thing every single day. So if you want to trade live with me, link below. I trade every single day, Monday through Friday, starting at 9:15 a.m. Eastern. I chart and then I send out a copy of my charts for you guys if you guys want a copy of it. And I show you guys the trades. I explain them to you guys. If you guys have any questions, I answer them. But yeah, we had fun today. We were really patient for this trade. Literally waited a couple of hours for this trade. So, really glad it played out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.